Republican escalates Trump criticism over Ukraine, you will be judged in the history books, by Philip Timitija. Representative Don Bacon R. Nebraska upped his critiques of President Trump over his handling of the Russia-Ukraine war, claiming he will be judged in the history books over it. It is former President Biden's and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's war is so morally blind and factually wrong, Bacon said in a Saturday morning post on social platform X, referencing an earlier post from Trump. Mr. President, Putin is the one who is the invader, and now this war is on your watch, and you will be judged in the history books in the decades to come by your actions or lack thereof, he continued. The Hill has reached out to the White House for comment. Bacon, who is not running for re-election and is a frequent critic of Trump's stance on the war in Eastern Europe. Trump posted on Truth Social Saturday, grouping his call for NATO members to halt buying Russian oil, adding that he is ready to impose major sanctions on the Kremlin when NATO nations do the same. As you know, NATO's commitment to win has been far less than 100%, and the purchase of Russian oil by some has been shocking. It greatly weakens your negotiating position and bargaining power over Russia, the president wrote. Anyway, I am ready to go when you are. Just say when. I believe that this, plus NATO as a group, placing 50% to 100% tariffs on China, to be fully withdrawn after the war with Russia and Ukraine is ended, will also be of great help in ending this deadly, but ridiculous, war, Trump added. Trump signaled Friday morning, while on Fox News, Fox and Friends, that his patience with Russian President Vladimir Putin is wearing thin. The deadline for a potential huddle between Zelensky and Putin has passed, while Russia has continued its aerial attacks on Kyiv and other cities. On Friday, Russia said that negotiations with Ukraine are on pause. In July, Bacon praised Trump regarding the Russia-Ukraine, when the president announced a deal with NATO to provide weapons to Ukraine and threatened to slap sanctions on nations that buy oil and gas from Russia. Trump on Saturday said that China has a firm grip over Russia, arguing that tariffs are a way weaken its grasp. This is not Trump's war. It would never have started if I was president. It is former President Biden's and Zelensky's war. I am only here to help stop it and save thousands of Russian and Ukrainian lives. 118 lives lost last week, alone. Crazy, the president wrote on social media. If NATO does as I say, the war will end quickly and all of those lives will be saved, he continued. If not, you are just wasting my time and the time, energy, and money of the United States.